And then when you walk away from that stuff, you feel a lot better, you know. And then it's the people that's in your circle too. The people that's in your circle, if they're not for you staying out of trouble, then they're against you. You know, don't have those type of people in your circle, because what happens? You end up getting in trouble, you go into jail, and they still on the street. This is Will Du Barbershop, where I will do. Today we have on the bench my son Devon.
Where I will do. What? Listen, this is Devon do. You heard? Because Devon do whatever Devon want to do. You feel me? And if not, then I get spanked by Will do, because it will do. Janice.
My name is Janice. Hi.
That's my fiance.
When was the engagement? When was this engagement done?
She proposed to me.
When was this?
When was this?
Are you looking at me crazy right now? Are you serious? Heard you. 3 bands?
Oh my God. Put the ring in a double?
No, put it in a rotate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Today's topic is black on black crime. Now, how do you feel about black on black crime?
I'm against it, but at the same time, I feel like there's no stopping it.
Stopping it meaning what?
Like, I feel like forever, sad to say, people are always going to kill each other for stupid reasons, instead of more really just uniting and coming together as one.
I think that, the black on black crime and then the cops killing blacks, I think we need to, as a community, stop the black on black crime in our community first by coming together. We see a lot of things that go on and we don't call the cops. And I think if we got the cops involved, then maybe we could probably stop half of the killings that's going around in our community. I think that the cops could do more. The cops can also come into the community and talk to people, get to know their community, get to know the people that they're working for. Back in the days, you used to have a cop on the corner, or he used to walk back and forth. You knew who that cop was. He knew who you was. And that's how they used to roll way back, I guess maybe in the 80s. I'm telling my age, but probably so in the 80s.
Nowadays.
And I guess, we need to go back to that type of policing where cops are coming into the community, getting to know the people in the community, talking, just asking how's your day, whatever, letting us know that they're here to help us, and that they're not against us, and I think we have to stop going to the corner store, and as soon as you see a brother, if he looks at you wrong, you look at him wrong and y'all eye each other and, oh, why you looking at me like that for? And that's when the beef starts. You know what I'm saying? Instead of turning the other cheek and just walking the other way. You know what I'm saying? It takes a man to just walk away from that type of stuff. And then when you walk away from that stuff, you feel a lot better. And then it's the people that's in your circle too. The people that's in your circle, if they're not for you staying out of trouble, then they're against you. Don't have those type of people in your circle, because what happens? You end up getting in trouble, you go into jail, and they still on the street. Okay? Yo, such and such got locked up, son. Why? Oh, because he got into a fight. Oh, but they're not saying that, yo, because such and such told him, yo, that kid looking at you the wrong way, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. This is how it all starts. You know what I'm saying? In the community. You know, come together, stop that negativity, man. We don't need no more negativity in our community. All we need is love. You know what I'm saying? People to come together, hold hands, love each other. Stop hating on each other. You know, if you see something that you want, go out and get it. Why you want to rob the next man because he's walking around with a chain that you can probably go buy? And sometimes half of these chains ain't even real that these people are wearing. They're getting robbed for fake chains, getting killed for what? For something fake around their neck. Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up. We gotta do better as people. Period.
So, with what you was just saying, people seeing each other and having bad moments. I feel like things could be probably put in a different situation. You know, like people take those things differently. People could use a little bit more uplifting than a lot more downing, because like that's what I feel like that is. Like, what is the reason for somebody else to look at me funny and screw their face at me when I'm walking in the store? Maybe you just don't like me. Maybe you don't like what I'm wearing. Maybe you can't afford the sneakers that I got on. Or maybe it's just a bad time for you. Maybe I got a smile on my face and today's just your bad day.
Yeah.
So sometimes with that too, I feel like people don't open and extend their hand a lot. You know what I'm saying? And instead of, oh, why the hell you looking at me like that? Or what about what's wrong with you today, my brother? Are you all right? Are you good? You having a good day today?
Exactly.
Just like when I was working for Macy's one day, I came home, it was probably like 1 o'clock. I'm walking down something, and it's a good couple people walking with us. And some dude was walking, and he was screaming mad stuff about fighting and a whole bunch of other stuff. And everybody looking at this guy like, yo, he's crazy, da da da. They trying to walk to the other side of the street. I guess I had to be the only weird person or the normal person, I don't know. So I asked him, I said, yo, you alright? Like, what's going on? Everything changed. He stopped screaming, it was no, his face looked lost for a minute, and he looked at me and I looked at him, I said, you alright? You having a good day? Like, you having a bad day? You want to talk about it or something? And he was older than me, he had a conversation with me. And it changed everything. He did not continue that, none of that. He walked off more normal than anything. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just sometimes people need somebody to talk to. Sometimes people don't have nobody to talk to. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody's walking around angry because they don't got nobody that loves them. So once they see you or once you see them, you don't know what that person's going through at the end of the day. So you don't gotta always look at everybody as an enemy or somebody that's gonna do something to you.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need to let it out. You know, and this, to me personally, there's always someone you can talk to, a grandma, a grandfather, a friend, a stranger. Sometimes I get on the train. I get on the train and I might hit a conversation with somebody and start talking. And next thing you know, by the time you get off that ride, you feel that whole weight off your back. You know, and it's a good thing to release, let it go. You know, come on, we're all in the hood together. You know what I'm saying? So why are we robbing and killing each other? We all going through the same stress. Everybody's stress level is a little bit different. Yours might be up here, mine might be here, yours might be way down here, but we all in the hood, all right? And we all trying to get out the hood. So why are we killing each other? Why are we jealous of each other? Why are we hating on each other?
And the sad thing about it is, you really think about it, I don't want to talk about religious stuff, but if you really think about it, the Bible is man-made at the end of the day, and that's a fact. Whichever way you want to think about it. But that means that a man made it. It means that there's man topics in there. And if you actually sit down and you read the Bible, you can sit there and say that it relates to you. That there's situations and stories and chapters that relate to you. So at the end of the day, how many people can you sit down and have a conversation with and tell them about your life story and they can relate to you? They might not have been through the same exact things that you've been through, but they can definitely relate to your situations and your pain. So why I hate on the person that you can relate to? Y'all the same people. We all the same. We all bleed. We all have feelings. We all cry. I don't care whoever is the toughest guy in the world. Get that person an empty room and he'll cry by himself. People cry. End of story. People got feelings, and that's it.
At the end of the day, if you need to let it out, you just need to let it out. Be it crying, be it laughing, music, whatever you need to do. But we need to stop killing each other. All right? Stop robbing each other. Stop hating on each other. Start lifting each other up. All right? That's the only way we're going to get out of this situation. If we lift each other up. Everybody's walking around buying this and buying that from other people. We don't support ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Put the money back into the black community. Buy our clothes. Buy our food. Buy our drinks.
Ooh, it's really difficult to think about because I have a son and a daughter, as I said. And with all the crime that's going around with young black men, it's just like you don't know what to expect because you can raise your kids some way and when they go outside they can be a whole different person. So everything you taught them can go out the window. You just have to wonder, like, I hope he's being safe, or I'm hoping he's taking the lessons that I taught him to be safe and stay out of trouble, because a lot of these kids that's getting killed by cops or killed by other black people is just like, you would think that's how they were raised, and when you meet their family or if people talk about the family, you'll see that it was a complete opposite to what that person was or what they were portraying to be. So it's just like, I really don't know how to feel, because it's like you look at how the kids grow up and what they see and what they're used to, and you understand, like, okay, I get it, it's hard to get out of that when that's all you've seen, but it, like, if you think differently, then that's all I can really say about it is I hope that my kids think differently and take what I teach them to stay out of trouble and not end up in anything like that, because it don't really take anything that's that serious for you to get in a predicament like that. It can take the littlest thing, or even being with the wrong crowd at the wrong time, wrong place at the wrong time.
Exactly.
So I just want to make sure I instill all of these things in them so they can know, like, maybe I shouldn't do this, or maybe I should just stay away from that crowd when they're doing what they're not supposed to do, or when I know possibility of trouble is there.
And that's a hard situation because you can always be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You can be at the corner store, you know, and just people start shooting. You don't even know where the bullets are coming from. You know, I remember getting off the bus one day, and I got off the bus right here at the corner. And as soon as I got off the bus and put my foot on the ground, they started shooting. And I could literally hear the bullet pass my ear, like that. All right, and everybody on the bus ducked down. I ran up against the wall and walked around the wall and made it around the corner. You know, so there's a lot of people getting hurt and killed being in the wrong place at the wrong time, man. We need to put those guns down. People are getting shot in their house, bro. In their house. Bullets are flying through windows. People are driving, getting hit. We need to stop. It needs to stop.
Not even that, just I want you to do something as your own. I'm not even that old, and he old. So when he was younger, you know that outside was totally different. When I was younger, outside was totally different. Just look outside your door now. Look outside your door now and see how kids is reacting with each other. Kids is not even playing with each other. They're not even going outside to hang out, play tag, do anything. Like, social at all, no. It's different. So everything gotta come back together. We gotta reunite, make everything back to how it at least used to be. Because everything is different now. Period. Okay, so how can we bring the community back to when we were younger? If you really think about it, if anybody has enough free time, if anybody has, like, and I'm not just saying anybody as in only the adults do it, I'm saying people my age can do it too. Because it's like, I had things that I wanted to do with my community, but at the same time, it's like I kind of don't really have too much help because everybody else is on their own activities. Not to try to say everybody's selfish or whatever, but everybody got their own things going on. And if I could actually sit down with people, then maybe we could probably make something like really happen. But I feel like it starts small. It doesn't really need to be something big or something crazy. It starts small. Like when I was little, people used to try to take us to the park, play basketball, play football, certain things like that. Just let everybody know that everything is okay and it's better to be brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, it was a little bit different. Nowadays you can actually see and witness somebody's mom walking down the street with groceries in their hand, and there'll be 20 people on the block. Nobody's gonna help her. Why not? If that was your mom, you wouldn't want somebody to help her? I would. And that's why I would do things like that. Last time I did it, somebody looked at me and it was just in amazement. Like, there's people that still do that. So I feel like it's just like, you just gotta get people together, at least a little by little. Start organizations or start something. Start funding something for kids to have fun at the parks, or something for like the summer or the winter time. Have a movie day for the block or something like that.
I think that we need community centers. I think that's a big problem. We got this big park over here. We got Roy Wilkinson Park, and they have a little community center in there for this whole side of Queens, basically.
And the park is 30 times the size.
And the park is huge, but I think we need more community centers to get the kids off the street. Pull them in, let them play basketball. We could have boxing programs, karate, tutoring, all different type of programs for them to be involved in, instead of them being outside in the street. And in the street is where they're finding problems, hanging around guns and selling drugs and stuff like that. If they knew better, they can do better. That's all, basically. Women need to stop hating on each other as well. I see a lot of women when I'm walking in the mall looking at each other and twisting their face up and doing stuff like that. And I say to myself, why? Like, why? I want to know. I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to leave a comment in the comment section. I want to know why women look at each other like that way.
Because she look better than her?
I don't know. Some people can be insecure or whatever their issue is, but like, I'm the kind of girl that would see somebody like, oh, you look cute today. I like your outfit, or I like how you did that.
Sister, exactly.
Right. Do something positive, but I feel like not everyone thinks like that, and I feel like that's where a problem comes in as well with how people think. If you're stuck on thinking how you're used to or what you're used to being around, you can't get out of that sometimes, because it's just like, nah, ain't nobody out here that's good or that's gonna look out for me or try to make me feel good about myself. So they try to look at everything negatively, and it's just like, you gotta step out the box sometimes. Sometimes you gotta think differently or try to think differently and step out of what you're used to see different things, but not everyone is open to that. So I feel like they tend to stick in their little corner or to themselves and just like, oh, I don't know why she's looking at me like that, or she must think she all that because she's confident about herself, or she just carries herself like she has no care in the world. But they're feeling like, well, why she could be so free, or why she could feel that way and I can't. It's like, you have to put yourself in that position. You have to think better, and better will come to you. That's how I look at things. I can't really say about anyone else, but that's my view on it.
That's nice. I like that.
Thank you.
And I'm one to always, tell someone they look good, or I'll be like, yo, my dude, I like them shoes, or yo, that watch you wearing is hot. I come.
Sorry.
Did you cut?
No, she didn't cut. You was hating on me the other day. Keep that in here. Don't cut that out. He was hating on me the other day. My Balenciaga knockers.
Oh, no. I was not hating on them.
Them big tugboat shoes.
What I was saying was, those shoes look like Lego. I said, those shoes look like Lego shoes. And what I was really getting on him about was supporting black businesses. All right? We want to support Gucci, Fendi, such and such, whatever. I don't care. But support the black businesses. Y'all spending all that money on those type of shoes. Them shoes is ugly. I might, whatever. My taste is different. I believe them shoes is ugly. $800, $1,000. Come on, man. You could do a lot more with that, putting that into the black community. That's what I was hating on.
Nah, why you had to crush me like that though? You didn't have to crush me like that. Listen.
There's no coming back from that.
Yes,
Listen,
it is. I got him on sale.
There's no coming
You hear
back
me?
from that.
I got
Okay.
him on sale. I ain't pay what everybody else is running around here paying for. And the cashier I bought them from, they were black. So I felt like
It wasn't her store. She was a cashier.
I just
You
got
know
it.
what he said?
I got a pair of shoes because I felt like I should treat myself, and I actually like them.
No, it's nothing wrong with treating yourself.
But he has 100% fact on we should support more of our definitely support more of our black people and what they have going on.
Because what I don't like is, personally, if I'm selling something or someone's black selling something, you want a discount. You want a cheaper rate. But if Gucci is selling something, Fendi is selling something, y'all spending that bread. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me for a handout when you going to Gucci or Fendi and you spending thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars. Now you want to come to the black man or a black business. Let me not say black man, but black businesses, and you want a handout. You want to get it. You want to get something cheaper. For what?
That's an expectation in my eyes. I feel like they'll look at you because majority, like if you really think about it, if you're selling something, I think only like your friends or people that know you when you're trying to like promote your stuff out. Like, look, I got this. I feel like those are the only people that really be like, yo, I'm supposed to be your man, you know. Let me because I'm pretty sure if Gucci or the dude that made Fendi was my friend, I'd be hollering at him too, like, yo, let me get a belt. You know what I'm saying? For like 200. But in my eyes, it's like once you go to somebody else, it's like, oh, I don't know them like that, so I don't feel like I'm issued to it. So I feel like people need to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna help somebody and you're gonna support somebody, help them, support them. Don't try to take from them. Because the more you take from them, the
whatever
more you
you
lose.
ask for, whatever you want, I give it to you. All right? I'm not looking for no discount. I'm helping you out. I'm giving you your bread.
Right.
You feel that this is worth $100, $50, whatever it is, glasses, ring, watches, whatever. I feel that if you feel that that's your merchandise and it's worth A, B, and C, I'm giving you A, B, and C. I'm not trying to less than, all right? Give you less than what you want.
Make you feel less worth. That's whack.
I feel like that goes back to the whole mindset thing because just like they feel like, oh, you black, I'm black, you should look out, and it shouldn't be like that. Because do you go to any of them other stores doing that?
Like what you
That's what I'm saying. They don't go. You know, they'd be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? To go in one of them stores and say, well, can I get?
I don't even want to sound like a hypocrite, and I don't know if I'm 100% right. This is just something I heard. But Virgil, you know what Virgil is?
No.
He makes off-white, you know, off-white, like the belt I be wearing. That's mad long.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
So he's black, and he grew up with like Kanye and Pharrell and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like he came up with them. But so for the whole black movement that everybody was doing, you know what I'm saying? People said that he donated $50, bro, to black charity.
Yeah,
he
but
donated 50. No.
that's
Bro.
hearsay, right? That's hearsay.
No, that's the truth. He donated $50.
Wow.
Then he went and made a Black Lives Matter sweater, and he's selling them. Like, I'm not gonna front, other than the fact that I got 2 belts from him, and I had some other stuff from him, I won't be buying any more of his stuff. Sad to say, but that's just, I don't know.
Wow.
You know, that's just crazy.
That just made my heart just.
And his hoodies, like his hoodies is like $600, $800, $900, and it's bull. It is trash. Like it's a hoodie, it's a Glydian. Like you go get a hoodie from Walgreens and just go put an X on it and some lines and boop, it's off-white, $600. You sent $50 to your own people.
Wow.
50 beans. Your shoes sell out, bro. Like that is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's.
Sometimes
that's
it's
heartfelt right there.
Sometimes it's hard too to want to sit there and give back to some people that are of your own color and own race, because they just be doing some wild stuff. But
Right, but
I look up to him. I was looking up to him as an artist and as a fashion. Like he's dope. He's got a lot of dope stuff, but at the same time, that's crazy.
I don't even. Wow.
He makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of money. Like, he is one of the first streetwear artists to actually jump up in fashion and then do collabos with Louis Vuitton, IKEA. Like, people were really doing collaborations with him. Big top people that other people could never ever. Jordan just got their first Christian Dior sneaker, and that's their collaboration with a high top or exotic or whatever you want to say, foreign clothing line, you know? And he just came out. Jordan's been out for years.
So that's heartfelt. I mean, that just crushed my whole world just now. That's heavy, man. That's heavy.
$50.
And that's the things I don't like.
You don't even sell nothing for $50. Nothing. He got earrings for like $200, and it's just a paper clip.
Well,
I could literally make the stuff that he sells.
why don't you? There you go.
Because I'm not gonna be able to sell it for $200.
Why not? Why not?
Because he got a lot of people behind him.
I feel like the one thing that would bring us back to how it used to be is respect, because I feel like there's not a lot of respect that still lingers in communities. It's just like they don't care, and whatever happens, happens. Or, oh, I don't care who you are or who you may be, but I'm gonna handle you or deal with you how I want to. Even when it comes to adults or elder people, it's like no respect. Young people out here acting crazy and just talking crazy to elderly people. Like, when we were growing up, we knew to get up and give the older people seats on the bus or even help them with bags when we seen them. There's none of that anymore. There's no camaraderie, there's no respect, there's nothing. So it's just like, without that, where do we even start?
And not only that, stop being scared to talk up for yourself and for other people. Stop being scared. Stop letting things just happen. Say something. People say if you see something, say something. Just because they say that, just because of you people that want to be ignorant, does not mean that you have to snitch. It means that you can actually take a stand for something and make sure that you stop something or you make something better. You could do that yourself. You don't need to call anybody for that.
Exactly, and that's the power we used to have back in the day. If a parent saw something while they were walking down the block, they stopped it. Or they knew who child that was to talk to the other parent and let them know, listen, your son up the block acting up, you know? And your parent would come up the block and bust that ass.
Bow, 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 right in front of everybody.
Right in front of everybody and take you right back down the block.
Good times.
You know? But now you get parents that don't want nobody to talk to their child. Don't say this to my child, don't say that to my child. And to tell you the truth, that's where it starts. You know, because parents don't want people to talk to their child. Don't say this to my child. Don't give my child attitude, this, that, and the other. And
that's what
they want to fight you.
A lot of parents are trying to be their kid's friend, and it's just like,
instead of parenting.
Where was that okay, or where did that ever
Exactly.
start to be okay?
Our parents used to be parents, okay? And I can tell you this, I didn't know my mother's name for a long time when I was growing up, because all we knew was mommy and daddy, okay? And that's it, you know? But I think, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm around here, we have all these celebrities that come from Queens. Me personally, I don't see them doing anything. All right? And they might be, but I don't see it. I don't hear about it. I definitely don't know about it.
If it's going on, it's because it's through a second hand.
I think that's where some of these kids need these celebrities to come back to the hood and go to the schools and even walk down a block and say, hey, such and such and such, you can come out of this, you know. And me personally, I'm trying to uplift my block, You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring everybody on my block with me. If I get up there, if I don't get up there, I'm still trying to do whatever I can do for them. Because I grew up with most of these people. So tomorrow, if I started an empire, half of these people that's with me now will be with me in an empire. You know what I'm saying? That's how you change lives, all right? And create businesses in the hood. This is Will Du, signing out. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that button.
Thank you for watching.
Gracias.